after you've chosen the career you want, right? You've looked for ways to develop your skills. You are working on your communication, your time management. You've done all this. How do you even, get started? Where can you get information and get knowledge for the career that you're interested in? You can go, it ranges from different ways, either from traditional degrees like doing your BSc in computer science, or doing some certification like some Google certification or even Meta certification, joining some coding boot camps. There are ways, or just teaching yourself. So you can take a course, you can go to school. I know most of us won't, but some of us probably did computer science, or you can go to school for that, information technology, data science, electrical engineering. This you can do undergraduate or even masters in these courses. You can also take some certification for some roles that you're interested in. For example, if you're interested in digital marketing, there is a professional digital marketing course by Meta, that's Facebook, and Google, and a lot more out there. And you can have AWS certified solution architect course. You can do Microsoft certified Azure administrator, Google Cloud certified professional. There are courses you can do. There are certification courses you could do. Yeah, most of this can cost money, but scholarships are open. Of course, bootcamps and self-learning options are there, and these are becoming more popular. Online courses, self-paced learning platform, the most common ones being Coursera, Udemy, edX, as alternative pathway to acquiring these tech skills. So instead of just going back to school or paying huge amount of money, most people, if not all of us, will take this way because it's affordable and it's easy for us to get access to it. Also, self-learning resources like your online courses, tutorials, open source projects, Google, YouTube. There is a lot of information you've never thought about, but YouTube has a lot of information. What is the importance of continuous learning? Continuous learning is very important in tech industry because it helps you to stay updated with new technologies, industry trends, and best practices. And we need to engage in this through online courses, workshops, conferences, networking events, industry certification. What it can do for us as individuals. We encourage ourselves as individuals. We encourage each other to pursue advanced training, acquire new certification, participate in any challenge depending on what you are doing, what field you are in. Coding challenges are there, hackathons are there. Contribute in open source projects and engage in lifelong learning to remain competitive in tech industry, because you need to keep pace with the rapid technological advancements and innovation that is happening. So how do you get started? You've done this. How do you get started? It's entry-level jobs. To qualify, you have started by acquiring some foundational skills that through education's internship and self-learning projects. When you've done this, then you build your portfolio because that will help you to showcase your relevant skills. After you've done that, you network with your industry professionals, because that can increase it, and of course apply for jobs. So there are a lot of entry-level positions available. You can be a software developer, intern, IT support specialist, junior data analyst, digital marketer, social media manager, projects or product manager, and a lot more. So, portfolio, I've mentioned building a portfolio. What is it and why is it even important? Portfolio refers to a curated collection of projects, code sample, designs, achievements, contributions that demonstrates you, your skills, your capability, and experience in technology-related fields such as software development, data analysis, design, and a lot more. So your portfolio is going to reflect yourself, your role, your skill set, and what role you're interested in or you are working in already. So for example, if you are a software developer, most of your portfolio is going to have code samples and projects you've worked on. If you're a UI UX designer or a graphic designer, you're going to have more of design prototypes you've done on your portfolio. So what should your portfolio include? It should showcase the projects you've done and highlighting your skills in that project. You should have challenges and solutions, the challenges you encountered during the project and the solutions that you implemented. It should have results that you achieved. If possible, that results have to be smart, okay? And the result like improved performance or cost savings. You should have code samples if it's relevant in your field. Design prototype if you're UI UX design or graphic design. You want to have explanation of your design principles and user feedback. Data analysis projects that you've done, mobile app or websites. If you worked on this, you want to provide links to demos or developed app or websites, highlighting unique features and optimization. Also, if you've contributed to any form of open source project, you want to add this to your portfolio. So why is it important? It's very important because it sets you apart from others based on skills and creativity. You're not just saying, I know how to do this. You're actually showing that you've done it and how you did it and what you achieved. It demonstrates your skills by offering tangible evidence of capabilities beyond resume. It serves as reference for discussing projects and problem-solving approaches during interview, and supports your career growth by showcasing versatility and ability to tackle challenges. What are your tips to creating impressive portfolio? So, first you want to choose relevant projects. First you want to choose relevant projects. You want to select projects that showcase variety of skills to your target roles, such as software application, website development, and whatnot. You want to provide detailed description of each project covering the problem statements. So you want to cover the problem statement, your role and contribution, challenges faced, solutions that you implemented, and of course the outcomes that you achieved. You want to incorporate quantifiable results. You don't want to just say, I got this growth. I designed this website and there was growth in the number of people that visited the website daily. No, you want to say things like, after I worked on this website, we were able to notice 35% increase on the website visitors per day, or something in that line. So you want to clearly mention the technologies that you used, the programming language, the frameworks, tools, methods that you use in each project to demonstrate your technical skills and capabilities. You also want to include your code samples. If you have it in GitHub, then you can send in the link. If you have a personal website, which is it's very much highly recommended that you have a personal website. You could have your portfolio website. And if you do, ensure that it reflects professionalism, creativity with clean layout, and it should be visually appealing. You want to demonstrate the impact your project had, such as the improvement in processes, cost savings, user satisfaction, enhancements, or any recognitions that you have received. Remember, quantify your achievements whenever it's possible. Keep it updated with your new projects, your new skills, your new certification and achievements. So make it dynamic and relevant. Seek feedback. So apart from having this portfolio, you want to seek feedback from your mentors, your friends, your peers, the industry professionals, and whatever feedback you are giving, improve on it, improve on your content, your design and presentation. So why is it important to showcase your project? You can showcase your project through repositories like GitHub, portfolio, and personal website. It's very important because showcasing your project, provides a tangible evidence of your skills and problem-solving abilities. It's no longer hearsay, and this allows potential employers and collaborators to see what you can do in real-world scenarios. It differentiates you as an individual, and where creator portfolio sets you apart from other candidates, it also displays your expertise. It shows that you are proficient and capable in your field. It builds credibility. It shows that you are proactive and you are dedicated to your craft, and you have a track record of delivering quality work. This also reflects continuous learning, and we've said how important that is in tech world. If you have a personal website, which you should, as time goes on, you should work on it. Whatever your field is, you should have a personal website, the least being a portfolio website. And when you do have a portfolio website, what should it be? Why would you need to have it? It's going to be an easy real-time portfolio that you can easily give someone link to and say, this is my portfolio, just visit this website to know more about me and my work, right? So it's going to serve as a central hub for all your professional profile, for all your projects, your professional profile, showcasing your skills, your project achievements, and personality. When designing it, ensure that you consider your user experience, and you should use unique design choices for functionality. But being unique doesn't mean it should be clustered, or it should not be functional, or it should not be accessible, it shouldn't be intuitive. No, it should be intuitive, it should be clean, it should be beautiful, and it should of course say that this person knows what he or she is doing. You want to have a dedicated section that is showcasing your project. It can't be a portfolio website without that. And you want to have your code samples if it's relevant in your field, or your designs if it's relevant in your field in that website. It's very important that you keep it professional. You do not want your portfolio website to be very tacky. No, it should have a clean layout, and the content there should be very professional. There should be a section for contact information. People should be able to get there and be able to reach out to you, either for employing you or for networking or whatever. If possible, offer a downloadable version of your resume and portfolio for easy access. And as time goes on, you understand what accessibility means in tech and in design, but ensure that your website is responsive, is intuitive, and accessible across all devices. You don't want not just all devices, but it's generally accessible. Someone shouldn't be able to, those websites, I don't know if my seen some website that opens well on a laptop, but you open it on your phone and everything goes haywire. You do not want that to be your portfolio website. Okay, so we've talked about why it's important to have a portfolio. But why is it important to have your portfolio website? This helps with your personal branding because it adds this professional touch to your online presence, reinforcing and showcasing your expertise in whatever field you are in, not just web design. It serves as a centralized portfolio for your employers and recruiters to explore your projects, your skills, and achievements. It also reflects your creativity, your attention to details, and ability to create a user-friendly experience through your website design and features. Even if you're not the one that designed it, but you paid attention to direct the person designing it for you. It allows for regular updates with new projects, blog posts, certification, achievements, and also keeping the website dynamic and relevant at all times. It helps it to be visible and search engine optimized, and this increases visibility, making it easier for potential employers and clients to discover you and your work online. Who wouldn't want that? So networking for career growth. Why is it important? And when you hear networking, what crosses your mind? Networking and mentorship is valuable in career growth. It is valuable in life. Think of it, if you ever try to get a job and you had an uncle or a friend or family friend who referred you to a manager of a firm, and with the note that says, I know this person, he or she is a good person and they are good this, that, chances are you'll be employed, except you went to the interview and flopped on your own. It's also like that, in tech. You want to attend events, you want to join professional associations, you want to participate in online communities, you want to seek out mentorship from experienced professionals to gain insight and opportunities. Okay. You want, LinkedIn. I know how many of you here have a LinkedIn profile. Okay, so if you do not have a LinkedIn profile, once this class ends, or you can even pause it now, you go open one. But not just opening a LinkedIn profile, you want to ensure it's optimized. Let's start from your profile picture. You must use a professional profile picture. You do not want to use where you took a selfie and where your friends hanging out. No, you should wear a corporate clothes. It doesn't need to be too over the top, but at least wear a corporate clothes. If you could afford to go to a studio, fine. But if you cannot, get a good background, plain, non-distracting background, and get a friend to take a picture of you, of your profile, so that you can use that for your profile picture. You don't want to use anything that makes people look at that picture and go, I don't think I can trust this person. This person looks tacky, or this person looks disorganized, or something like that. No, you don't want to give people room to write you off before coming close to you. And after that, you want to ensure that your about section is good to go. One thing you can do is you can search. LinkedIn is awesome. I call it the bougie version of social media. I know that because it's quite professional. Those where you have access to professional. So let's say you are interested in software development. So you could search people by their job roles. Look for people that are, making waves in your field. You can read their own profile, see how it's arranged, see what is important, and this will give you an idea on things you want to show. Of course, you're not going to copy someone's own. No, you just have an idea. Most of them probably are already established, and you're maybe an entry-level professional, but you have an idea how to structure it. Fill in all the spaces. I also call it like your online CV. Fill in your education, every achievement you've had. Fill in all those stuff and make it good. You probably it's good to connect, and after you've done this, right, you search and look for people that are relevant in your field, in your location that you want to reach out to, and then try and connect to them. You can seek out mentorship. You can eventually develop friendship. Who knows? You want to connect with your industry influencers, participate in online communities. You can even subscribe for some newsletters, keep abreast of your industry, industry trends. You want to leverage networking opportunities and LinkedIn job. A lot of people get job from LinkedIn jobs. So they push in and they put a lot of job offer every day. So you can monitor that space and apply to as much as, as much as you can to be able to secure yourself a job. So, open your LinkedIn. Open if you don't have one. And if you do and you ignored it for a while, go and bring it up to date. Refresh it and make it cute. Someone should go there and say, oh, I like this person. I'd like to connect to you. Mentorship. Why is it important? It's very incredibly valuable in various aspects of professional development, especially in industry like tech. As we've mentioned, the landscape here is constantly evolving, and there are some benefits. One, mentors will offer you valuable knowledge about the industry trend that you wouldn't have known on your own, best practices, and help you stay informed and make informed decisions in your career. They will provide personalized advice and support to help you set goals, navigate challenges, and develop professionally. Mentors on their own have extensive network. So think of it. So it's like you're tapping into their own network by being their mentee. So this will give you opportunities, collaboration, and introduce you to industry influencers. Of course, it will build your confidence. They will build your confidence through encouragement, feedback, support, and they will help you work with imposter syndrome, self-doubt, any fear of failure you might be dealing with. They will accelerate your growth, your career growth, and that's from providing resources, insights, opportunities for skill development and advancement. So working with mentor is like having this ladder that can help you move faster. So what are your strategies? One is identify potential mentors. You can find them offline and online depending on your field of interest or specialization. It can be someone you already know. It can be a friend of a friend, or you can know them from someone, or from LinkedIn. LinkedIn is a place you could go and find these people and reach out to them. Not everybody will reply, but when they do, it's always worth it. And when you want to reach out, you have to reach out respectfully. You have to craft a personalized message when you are reaching out to them. Don't just send a connect. Try and craft out a message that shows that you are respectful of their time and expertise, you admire their work, and you believe that their guidance could benefit your career growth. So let them see it and you stand out. Join a mentorship program. There's a lot of programs that is organized by organizations, industry associations, even educational institutions. Some of these are free, some of these are paid. You need to pay for them. But either way, the ones you can join them, and they do match mentees with experienced mentors. So this is an easy way to get access to mentors if you do not know how to go about it. Attend networking events. Maintain regular communication. So once you have, once you've joined this group, or once you've reached out to a mentor, or once you've gotten someone, you don't want to just say, I want you to be my mentor and that's it. Or I like you and I appreciate your work, that's it. Or I admire you, whatever word you use. You shouldn't use I like you. But whatever thing you use, and they agreed, you do not want to just stop there. You want to maintain regular communication. You want to schedule periodic meetings or check-ins to discuss your progress, seek feedbacks from them, and update them on your career journey. This will show that you appreciate them, and it will help guide you. Also, as I've said, and I'll keep saying, seek feedback. When you seek feedback, act on it. When you get the feedback, when you get the criticism, don't just get it like, this woman likes to complain, or this man always have something to say. No, work on it. Find ways to improve your skills all the time, expand your knowledge, and overcome challenges. These are things that will help you